What's up, everybody? It's your girl Radiant, and I'm back with another video. Happy New Year! I don't know where my glasses are, but welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So I'm bringing this very basic style to you all today. If you remember my previous video, which is my 2026 goals and hopes video, all that jazz, I talked about trying to do more basic styles, mainly because I am going back to dance class. I start on Monday, I believe, and I have to make sure that my hair is as sweat proof as possible. It's gonna last me, and it's not all up in my face. Now, you don't have to have a certain type of hairstyle for the dance classes I'm taking. This ain't like a rigorous thing. I'm just trying to get back to the swing of things. But do I know from previous experience, it is better to have my hair up. So the goal is for it to be pulled back in a way so I don't have to worry about doing it throughout the week. So what I'll be doing is just a simple twist style. I went back and forth about braiding. I may try braiding next time, but today I just feel like doing some flat twists to the back of my head. So I've already parted my hair, which took me way longer, in my opinion, than what it should have. But I think I was trying to be perfectionist, and they still not perfect. So I kind of wasted my time. But anywho, I did 5 different parts. They're fairly big. Are they even? For the most part, but not totally, but they will do. But I'm just going to flat twist my hair to the back and keep it real simple. This is a style, if you don't know how to braid, could be the style for you. If you don't know how to flat twist, I would say maybe make it a goal to try to learn. Flat twisting to me is easier than braiding to the scalp, but it still takes practice. But I feel like once you learn how to flat twist, you can learn how to braid easily. Like, you just gotta practice. All of this takes practice. But anywho, I am going to be using the Donna's Recipe Curl Mousse on my ends, and I'll be putting in some of the shade She's Made leave-in butter as my moisturizer for the style. I'm just gonna preface and say that I'm not gonna do all of these on camera, but also my scalp is dry. So if you see some flaky flakes, yeah, that's me. But don't worry about that too much, okay? So to flat twist, you're gonna take the front piece of hair, separate it, okay? And then we are going to split that in 2. And you're gonna take this front piece, put it over the second piece, and leave this out, okay? Then you're going to grab some more here, split that in 2, and then take this one and cross it over. Okay, so you're splitting and then you're crossing. Since I want this to last, I do want my splitting parts to be smaller, if that makes sense. The smaller, probably the tighter it is going to be. If you're not looking for something as tight, make your little parts bigger. So you're gonna continue that on down all the way to the end of the twist. So y'all can hear my music in the background probably. But yeah, it's a pretty simple style. I think I've done some other flat twist styles as well. I'm trying to really keep this as simple as possible. So this should last me an entire week. There may be some I need to redo. Why? I shouldn't have to. If I do, it's because I was sweating profusely and I just needed to redo it. But I don't see that happening, but I could be wrong. Who knows what dance class is going to bring? So, further context, I started dance when I was 6 years old. So I am very excited to get back into the swing of things. I just want to be in somebody's studio. Nothing major. I'm not trying to be on what you call that show? Dancing the Stars. Oh, y'all remember America's Best Dance Crew? That was my show. Or So You Think You Can Dance. What a time. What an era. Oh, I miss those shows. But I'm not trying to do all that. I'm just trying to get back into my technique, and we'll see where it goes. It just could be another hobby, or maybe I'll start teaching again. I did used to teach when I was in college. I was also a Zumba instructor. I used to do, what do you call that? I used to help young girls with their like pageant routines. You know, I was doing all of the things, but life and yeah, probably excuses happen. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm excited. I don't think I'm gonna leave that out. I do not want this thing tugging at my little things. I gotta figure that out. Okay, so at the end, put some mousse on there, just so I can give it something to seal it with. Okay. So I am starting on blow dried hair. I got my hair blow dried by my stylist, and I got my trim. So this is my first style with my hair freshly trimmed in the new year. So we got our first one done, and I may have to redo that because it doesn't feel tight. But okay, let's talk about length. That's the first one. So I'm gonna do that for the rest of my head, and yeah, I'll be back. God, we must praise. Okay, yeah, me twist or zoom. Boom, boom, boom. So they look good, okay, but I cannot get them as tight as I want. I could have braided them, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm just gonna put them in the bun. So you could, if this is your jam, leave them down, keep them moving, put them to the back, cutie doo, woody woot, bam bam boom. I'm going to put them in a little bun, and all I'm going to do is literally cross all of these. Like so. A little twisty twist. Make sure I'm writing this the right way. And I could either literally just wrap this in this little bun. So this is the back, nothing too crazy. I just twisted it and then pinned it up with some pins. I'm just greasing my scalp a little. This is probably gonna help me with the dryness now, but we're gonna make it do what it do today. Hopefully help it a little bit. Probably won't, but I did it. So once again, this is an easy style you could do. It should last me for the week. Great thing about doing your hair at home and learning how to do your own hair, you can fix it whenever you want. So it's giving very cute but basic, okay, and pulled out the way, so I'll be ready to, okay, be ready for the dance floor. But this does definitely remind me of like ballerina hair. So nostalgic. But anyways, as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new here. Yeah, as always, be blessed, stay blessed. It's 2026, y'all. Every day is an opportunity to start again and do great things. So I hope you take advantage.